Choose to make noise with your actions, not your words.
True strength lies in the ability to conquer without making a sound.
I've begun to realize that you can listen to silence and learn from it. It has a quality and a dimension all its own.
Great strength can always be found in silence.
Don't waste words on people who deserve your silence. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all.
Silence is essential. We need silence just as much as we need air, just as much as plants need light. If our minds are crowded with words and thoughts, there is no space for us.
The truth is silent. The truth doesn't come with words. It's something that I just know. It's something that I can feel without words, and it's called silent knowledge.
Strength is born in the deep silence of long-suffering hearts.
Once you've matured, you realize silence is more powerful than proving a point.
In silence, a question has great power, because in silence, a question will always lead you deeper into your experience. If there is no grounding in silence, a spiritual question is going to lead you into your mind.
Silence is something that comes from your heart, not from outside. Silence doesn't mean not talking and not doing things. It means that you are not disturbed inside. If you're truly silent, then no matter what situation you find yourself in, you can enjoy the silence.
Silence must be comprehended as not solely the absence of sound. It is the natural environment for serenity and contemplation. Life without silence is life without privacy. The difference between sanity and madness is the quality of our thoughts. Silence is on the side of sanity.
Pay more attention to the silence than to the sounds. Paying attention to outer silence creates inner silence. The mind becomes still. A portal is opening up.
Silence is the greatest teacher. If you want someone to hear you, stop talking. Your silence will tell them everything they need to know.
Think before you speak. Consider the impact of your words before they leave your lips. Ask yourself, are my words kind, truthful, and necessary? In a world that often equates eloquence with intelligence, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that the more you speak, the smarter you'll appear. However, true wisdom often lies in the ability to choose our words carefully, recognizing that silence can be a powerful tool. The smarter you get, the more you realize that not every conversation is worth having. You learn to pick your battles carefully, and you don't waste your time arguing with people who are simply not open to hearing your point of view. You also learn to appreciate the power of silence. Sometimes the best way to communicate is to say nothing at all. This is because silence can give you time to think before you speak, and it can also help you to listen more carefully to what others are saying. Of course, this doesn't mean that you should never speak up, but when you do, make sure your words have meaning. Take the time to choose your words carefully and make sure they are worth saying. So, next time you feel tempted to jump into a conversation, take a moment to breathe and think, are your words really necessary? Or would it be better to listen and learn? Remember, the smarter you get, the more you realize that words are powerful tools. Use them wisely, and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve.
When you speak to someone who doesn't value your words, you're giving them your power. You're letting them control your emotions and your behavior. But when you remain silent, you take back your power. You show them that you're not going to be manipulated or controlled.
People who talk less frequently often notice more because they are more attuned to their surroundings. They are not preoccupied with formulating their next response or trying to impress others with their words. Instead, they are free to absorb the sights, sounds, and smells of the world around them. This heightened awareness allows them to detect subtle changes in their environment, pick up on nonverbal cues, and make insightful observations. They are also more likely to remember what they have experienced, as they are not distracted by the constant chatter in their own heads. People who talk less frequently are also better listeners. They are not constantly thinking about what they want to say next, so they are able to give their full attention to the person speaking to them. This allows them to build deeper connections with others and gain a better understanding of their perspectives.
Those who listen more than they speak are the ones who absorb, learn, and grow. It's not about being silent for the sake of it, but about recognizing the power of thoughtful communication. By speaking less, we give ourselves the space to process information, to observe, and to truly comprehend the nuances of our surroundings. Remember, the depth of your intellect is not measured by the number of words you utter, but by the impact those words carry. Choose your words wisely, and let them be a reflection of the profound knowledge you've acquired. As you become smarter, let your actions speak louder than words, inspiring others through the eloquence of your deeds. Speak with purpose, listen with intent, and let your intelligence shine through the clarity of your thoughts. The smarter you get, the less you speak, but when you do, make it count.
Our words have the power to build up or tear down. They can heal or hurt, inspire or discourage. The words we choose can make a profound impact on ourselves and others. In today's fast-paced, overstimulated world, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and chatter around us. We're constantly bombarded with information, from news and social media to the latest gossip and rumors. It's hard to know what to focus on, what to listen to, and what to say. In this environment, it's more important than ever to speak less and listen more. The ability to listen effectively is a critical skill for success in all areas of life. We also need to be mindful of what we say. We should speak only when we have something to add, and we should choose our words carefully. Our words should be truthful, kind, and constructive. We should avoid gossip, negativity, and complaining.